Hello everyone, and today I'm going to do a little bit different video talking about my favorite concealer, my favorite foundation and CCBB cream. I do this video, the reason why I'm doing it because it was a request from one of my friends to do that video, to tell more about it. And I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about a little bit of price and why I like them and what is the difference between them. So I'm just put it over here, everything what I like, and let's start with concealer. So concealer is this four of this concealer, which is my favorite one. Nowadays there's so many range of colors and undertones, but before going to the details, you have to know what you are. Are you warm undertone or are you cold undertone? If you still don't know, what you need to think about it. If you think is gold looks better than silver on you, that definitely means warm undertone. But if you think silver is looking better on you, then you are definitely a cold. If you think both silver and gold looks great on you, then you are neutral color. I can go over with a neutral color as well. Then another things, I think this is more realistically. If you look at your veins here, and as you can see, my veins are more. My veins, if you see it, my veins are more purple with blue. So that means I'm definitely a cold color. If you see your veins more like green and reddish, you're definitely a warm color. So now you know what color you are, warm or cold. So you need to look for a letters. If you're cold like me, you need to look for a letter C, N, or sometimes O, which stays for olive. And let's talk about first about my oldest concealer. Come back to concealer. It's from Too Faced concealer, born this way. So my color is vanilla. And the price of this concealer, $39. Let's say $40 Canadian. But it has 15 milligrams of concealer, which is normally is twice than other concealer has. That's the other reason I love this concealer. Not because it has a lot, but this is a plus, of course. But also, it's amazing concealer. Lazy to put foundation. I just put some problems areas concealer. So and I use this a lot. To be honest, I like it. It's not dry, it's not too oily, it's really, really good. It's a beautiful consistency and this applicator is very great. So today I'm telling you all about my favorite, so I will tell all of them are great. So this is the concealer and it's very, very, I would say, buttery. So this is, I had this for many years and this is my second one or third one bottle. Then I tried this concealer, which is quite new. It's Kosas. Kosas, I believe it's a Greek company and it's a very, very buttery concealer. I have, for surprisingly, I didn't know what is O stands for and I guess it's for olive. My color is 3.2 olive. And they have a lot of range of color. So it's better to go and try it in the store because it's really, really confusing. Even if you know your undertone, like you warm or cold, I still choose O, which is olive. And this, I would say this color is not 100% perfect for me. And sometimes I mix it up, but recently I kind of get used to it. I think it's a pretty my color. You see it has like an olive undertone a little bit. So sometimes if I feel like it's a little bit yellowish on my under eye, I mix them up with another concealer which I like, with Fenty Beauty. $37 and amount of products is 6 milligrams. Like it's hydrate very well. And as I mentioned before, I love sometimes mixed with some other colors. The coverage is very good coverage. I would say this too, the same coverage. And let's go to another one with the same coverage is Clinique. This is also I think I love this a lot as well. Let me just check how much is it. Is $35. So Clinique, even better. All over concealer, proofs, erase. It has, on top, it has this applicator if you just need it to use it, and the applicator is the same. I'm going to swatch it for you. This is the color. Nice color as well. Oh, very, very buttery. I think this is the most moisturizing concealer from all of them. It's a Clinique. The second one, I think it's a Kosas for moisturizing one. And the third is this one. And also it has a very good coverage. So this one is called Alabaster. Alabaster. That's the name, the color name. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful concealer. So this one, it's very good to brighten your eyes. Like if you use concealer and you want extra brightening, you use this one. Sometimes I just use this one without anything if I feel like I don't need to cover a lot. It's a Fenty Beauty. I would say it's a less coverage than the third I mentioned before. And I forgot to tell you, the Clinique one has how many milligrams? 6 milligrams. I think that all of them has 6 milligrams except this big one, 15 milligrams. Go with this. If you want to save money and use it for a long time, it's also amazing. And this one, the Fenty one, which is brighten your eyes, and it's a very minimum color, like coverage, but it's 10 milligrams, which is $34. So it's called Bright Fix. I have Ivory color number 2. So I think concealers I'm clear with. So this is for concealers over here. If you want to save money but still have a good concealer, go with this one. If you want very, very hydrated one concealer, go for Clinique one. If you want just preference, you can go with Kosas. And if you want extra brightening and also great price, 10 milligrams, you can just have extra and mix and match with one of this concealer or just use it by itself. I will suggest buy one of those, which one you like, which is suitable for you, and this is as an extra because it's pretty good. So let's go over the foundation and BBCC. So as I mentioned before, I don't use too much anymore foundation after I discovered BBCC cream. But if you have problems, if you have acne problems, if you have so many places you want to cover, of course you have to go with foundation. And for this reason, I want to talk about two foundation. I love it a lot. So this foundation, pretty pricey. It's like $100 Canadian, even more. I think they changed now the package, but I still have this because I love it so much. Maybe in Shopper Drugs Mart you will can get the same one package, but now I think it's a gold package. It's called Parure Gold and it's from GUERLAIN. I love this. I use this foundation for ages. I love this foundation. It's not heavy. It's covers. It's just amazing. I have number 2. How many grams? 30 milligrams, like a normal foundation, but that is amazing foundation. It's have this. You see how it's dirty? It's mean I use it pretty much before. So I just put it here and I just want to show you how consistency is it. It's amazing. I mean, this foundation is beautiful. But there is another foundation which is from Tarte. It's called Face Tape. Amazing price. So if you don't want to spend too much money, like 100 plus taxes, you can go with this, and they always do discounts. So this foundation, it's really like a tape. It's really cover a lot. If you have a problem with your skin, you go for this one for sure. Now let's go to my favorite CCBB creams. Okay, if you want to go with the cheap one and pretty good one, go with Holika BB Pettite. I go especially with Shimmering one. I love it. There's a lot of different colors with the different things. It's up to you what you want to choose, but I really love this. I use this a lot. So after I stop using this, I start to use this one. It's 15 Canadian. I will link everything below, and I buy it from eBay. From Korea, especially from Korea. I don't buy from anybody else if it's, as long as not sending me from Korea. So I love this one a lot. It's I would say medium coverage and a very light, and that's how I like to do. So I will put CC BB cream, mix them or whatever, and then I will grab any foundation, grab my brush, and I just go and put in the place I want to cover it more, and I will leave to set for at least 30-40 seconds. And then, because you want your skin to eat that product, so if you keep it for a little bit, you will cover it more. So that's my trick for you. Try it. So put whatever you want, foundation or CCBB, and then put on your hands or whatever you want the foundation, the places you want to cover. Leave it for 40 seconds and then tap at these places where you put it. And then after, when you do your makeup, if you see it's not really quite spread it, you just do it more. So okay, so come back. This is the cheapest one, beautiful. Advise you to try if you don't have really problems with your skin. Medium coverage, beautiful look, very fresh, I would say, especially for summer, not heavy look. Go for it. Now this one, I like it. What is my color? I think they don't have a lot of colors range with this brand, which is Andalou Naturals. It's with vitamin C, and that's the reason why I bought, because this is attract me because it has vitamin C, and I was like, oh, okay. It's a sheer light coverage for every day, and it's 58 milligrams. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this one I believe is it's 30 milligrams. And what is good about, I forgot to tell you about CCBB. This is why the reason I start also. I'm sure there's some foundation maybe have it SPF. This foundation, the cheap one, $15, it has 45 SPF. And that's what really why I using this. Some foundation have 15 or 20%, but not all of them. This one has SPF 30%, and it has only light, medium, and dark. This one is also has fruit stem cell. This one, I like it. I mix this one with some other, like with this one. Sometimes I mix them together. And yes, you can buy in the stores. If you want, I can put the links, but in Canada, you can buy in any, like Ambrosia, in any this health stores, and like Whole Food has also, I know. You can buy in iHerb if you're not Canadian, and iHerb, a lot of people can use it. So that's about this one. And this is one of my favorite CC cream, but it's quite pricey. So let me tell you more about my favorite CC cream, which I ordered, I mentioned before, from eBay, from Korea. So it's cost 40 Canadians plus 10 shipping, so it's 50 Canadian, but don't forget, it has 50 milligrams of product, which is normally is 30 milligrams, so it's almost double. But why it's also pricey? It has, I'm looking here for description. First of all, it has 3 shapes. It has light, medium, and dark. And if you put this foundation, it looks white, and if you start to spread it, it's really adapt to your color. So as I mentioned, it's got skincare, whitening, skincare, elasticity improve. Also, it have a primer which help improve skin texture and cover skin imperfection, and it says foundation, coverage and glow skin. And also it has protection of sunscreen SPF 50. So it's everything what you really need. Primer, foundation, skincare, what else you wanted. So that's what it gives you, everything together. I think that's it for today. I told you about my favorite concealer, about my favorite foundations, about CC, BB cream. It's not that many, but this is really my favorite one during all this year I've been using. And I hope it was very useful. And next time I will do also something different, maybe a skincare. So stay tuned. And that's it for today. Пока-пока. Bye-bye. Have a beautiful and wonderful